See me gone, so I'ma clutch a dirty pole. I'ma flex this stuff for all these hoes. If you're not on my side, you gotta go. Protect my brother with
the boy ICL200. We're back at it with another banger. Y'all already know the deal. If y'all like the content on the channel, make sure y'all hit the subscribe button. If y'all don't like it, if your mama don't like it, if your daddy don't like it, I don't care who likes it or don't like it, just make sure you hit the subscribe button, man. It means a lot. It helps a lot. All of the above. Y'all heard this before. Y'all will hear this many more times, but still. Let's get back to the video. All right, so it's really came to my attention that y'all just loved this video right here, right? So it's currently December 18th. So we're a little late on the 6-month progression, but I'm still going to show y'all. So that being said, we're gonna do a little voiceover because we don't really have, the full 3 months. And if we do, it's all over the place. So, with that being said, give me a second. I want to say the one that was in August, which is this one, was dated back all the way from June, right? So, with that being said, we're going to have... let's see, September, October, and November. That's gonna be the 3 months for the 6-month progression, if that makes sense. All right. So with that being said, y'all already know we're gonna do a 12-month or a year progression. So that's gonna be December, January, and February. It's gonna be this month, which is December, which is when this video is going up. Next month, which is the new year. Stay tuned. We got a whole bunch of new stuff for the new year, but it's gonna be January and February of the new year. So with that being said, man, let's get to it. All right, so for September, we don't really have too much. We kind of ran into a storage problem, so you're gonna see the same 2 videos for the whole September. But anyways, September, we just came out of the PBA league. I wasn't really, I still wasn't really consistent as much, but I took a lot of criticism to a point to where I actually started learning some things, and I'll look more past my ego of oh, you can't tell me this or you can't tell me that, which I really never had that ego. But starting out, I'll take what people said into consideration, but at the end of the day, I had the mindset that, people bowl weird. A lot of people bowl differently. So, what you might be telling me is something totally different than what I might need. Not that I don't need it, but, we might bowl 2 different ways. So what works for you might not work for me. But anyways, that's something that you shouldn't really take in the bowling world. Like, in the bowling world, I realize that people are always there to help you. So whenever somebody is trying to help you, take what they're saying into consideration, man. They have years and years of experience over you. They probably have more months over you in experience. But anyways, let's move on to October. Alrighty, so October 2022, we focused on a lot of more things. We focused on more consistency, more of moving left, swinging out the ball when I need to, because as far as my 3-month and the 4th month goes, we really practice on staying straight. It wasn't really a plan left matter until, I started realizing that when the lanes start burning out, you can't play the same line, you can't play the right side, you're going to have to move left. So here's some shots of me moving left. I was practicing with Jordan Guillory. If I don't know him, he's a left-hander, and he really he's good at playing right as a left-hander. So he was helping me, focus on playing left, actually building up that muscle memory to where I'll start swinging out the ball when I need to. Not too much, but, just when I need to. But, so the biggest thing was just moving left. We've seen a lot more, consistency, a lot more improvement in the first 4 months. And I mean that in the best way possible. Like, he actually taught me little small things, like, you know, spreading my feet apart, actually helping me stay more forward, stuff like that. But yeah, you see, we actually started getting a little bit smooth with it, a little bit more confident with it. You know, we still was in the matter of selling 600s, but I actually hit my first couple of 200s in league in, you know, in October. So I just say that this has been a long journey so far, but for the most part, I've actually been learning a lot of stuff, and the consistency hasn't always been there, but it's starting to get there to where I'm starting to actually be more confident. You know, also in the month of October, I actually became the anchor of my team because you know, everybody was kind of shooting above average now. Instead of me shooting, you know, 180s, 190s, stuff like that, I actually started shooting like 212s, 230s, 240s, stuff like that. It came once every blue moon, but at least we knew that it was there and that if we needed it, you know, I might have it up my sleeve. It is just all dependent, but whoa. I almost forgot about this beauty. So we actually attended a tournament in October. And this is something that I just wanted to throw in there that I needed to learn. When I say listen to the bowlers that's around you and watch what they do. So in October, we went to a tournament, right? And the pattern was short. So me and Maury, my partner that went with me, it was a solos tournament, but we ended up just riding together to both, you know, go compete. So here's the thing. We actually tried to force urethane the first game, right? So you can see I'm kind of like struggling. I'm missing outside. I'm not really consistent. But here's the worst thing about the tournament, right? While I'm in urethane, everybody that's around me is in reactive. So notice I got the high road in the bag. I see somebody using the high road. That's David right there. David was using the high road. He was the one in the yellow shirt. But anyways, next game we make the switch to the high road. Look what we do. First game we shoot a 107. I think the second, no, I shot like a 110, I think, or a 107. So you can see me switching out of urethane. This was literally my second game. So you can see that I was still confused on what to do, when to do stuff, but you can see that I actually moved left. And that's what I was talking about when I said we actually worked on moving left. This is one of those times where it really came into play. We moved left, we got into reactive, and we shot a better game than what we did the first time. Not only that, if I would have shot this the first game, I probably would have made it to the third round of the tournament. I made the first round. This is the second round. This is the round that I got out. Now, the reason I got out is because I shot such a low score the first game, and the second game, it was hard for me to catch the person that beat me because of his handicap. So even if I would have, like, you know, caught up to him, his handicap would have still surpassed what I shot anyways. So I would have needed like a 240-something to shoot. I think when I shot that 107, he actually shot like a 2-something. So the next game, I shot like a 184. He shot a 150. He still was up on me by like, you know, 70-something pins or something like that. So anyways, this was the month where I actually learned about making adjustments quicker and actually paying attention to what's going on around me. Like I said, if I would have never practiced moving left, I probably would have been doomed. Really and truly, October was a hell of a month. Let's go ahead and go to November. Man, so November was a hell of a month. I know I said October was a hell of a month, but November, it was just the topping on the cake, man. I'm not saying that I'm like, you know, all the way there yet, but like out of all 5 months, I'll probably say, out of all 6 months, I'll probably say November was the best month. This was also my birthday month. So if you didn't see that video, you know, go ahead and click on that top right there. You're going to see a little card to go to that video. It was a 1v1 showdown, you know. We didn't really do. You know what? I'm gonna save that for the video. Y'all need to go watch the video if y'all want to see how I did. But anyways, you know, we was just grinding, man. We was in league most of the time. We didn't really attend no tournaments. We just really stayed at home, grinded, you know, put the work in. So like, this was the month that I tried to piece everything together, you know, actually going from the right side of the lane to making the correct ball changes to moving left to all of the above, man. You know, actually hand placement, following through on the ball, all of the above, all that good stuff. So it was rough. It was rough. I'm not gonna lie. It was rough, but I'd say the good days that we had in November, man, those days was crazy. Like if you didn't know me and you probably seen me bowl in November, you probably be like, man, you know, he been bowling for a long time. Like that's how much we improved within those 5 months. And you wouldn't even believe that I've been bowling for only 5 months. That's the crazy thing. But like, you know, November was the time that we was throwing, I want to say, phase 2, the Black Widow the most. So, you know, it wasn't really hard for me to get consistent with those balls because those were also the two of the most bowling balls I was throwing throughout these 5 months. So like, or 6 months. So it wasn't really, you know, hard for me to actually learn them, but it wasn't easy for me either. Like it was like I had a jump start, kind of. It's kind of getting off subject, but like, anyways, my birthday month, you know, a lot went on, but at the end of the day, you know, I had to grind, man. I had to put in the time, I had to put in the hours. So like, if you're a new bowler, you're wondering the best way to get consistent. Take it from me, a bowling ball is not the best way to get consistent. The best way to get consistent is to take the time, grind, focus on what you need to do. Okay, take this into consideration. Everything that you struggle on, practice that 2 or 3 times out the week. Everything that you feel comfortable doing, practice that like once or twice every week. And then probably like once every week, go throw a game and try to put those 2 together. And I promise you, it's going to all come together. I promise you. So like, let's just say you struggle moving left. Try to go bowl, you know, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, moving left. Then let's say you're really good at throwing straight. You're comfortable throwing straight. So practice playing straight Thursday and Friday, right? So you get to the weekend. Let's just say you want to chill on Saturday. So that Sunday, go buy you like 2 or 3 games, right? And you get your friends, your buddies, whoever, your homeboy, your mama, whoever. Just get some people to go out there with you on the lane, right? What you do is y'all bowl about 2 or 3 games, and this will help you simulate league too. So you want everybody to try to stay on the right side, kind of like burn that right side out. So you focus on burning that right side out. As you see, you pay attention to what your ball do. As you see if you see that your ball is checking up early, it's time to start moving left. And what I mean is, focus on every shot that you take and take what happens to those pins into consideration. If you see that your ball is coming up high, move left, move left. If you see that your ball is checking up early and you're as far as left as you can go and you're in the solid, go to a pro ball. Stuff like that. Like, man, that stuff really helps you to where if you go and you bowl in league after doing that for so long, it'll just become natural instinct. Like, you won't even think about it. But, all right, man. If you made it this far in the video, I just want to say thank y'all. As y'all can see, what I was talking about, it actually kind of works. I was over here bowling with my homeboys. You know, I threw the front 8. And I'm just going to say that we threw the front 8, man. Y'all going to have to watch the rest of the video. But yeah, like I said, man, if y'all take the little things into consideration and y'all take little exercises like what I meant into like effect, like it really shows on your game. Like I've threw the front eight probably twice in my life, and I probably threw the back six a couple of times, and that was in league. But like I said, in November, man, it was a hell of a month. November, we really put in the grind. We really put in the time, man. You know, we was going Crossroads every Saturday, bowling with Coy, Christian. If y'all know those videos where I say competitive, you know, nights and stuff like that, those be the nights where I go get on the lane with actual bowlers and we simulate, like, league. Like, we'll get fresh oiled lanes and we'll just go crazy, man. Like, I've shot some of not even my highest games, but, like, some of my highest series probably over there. And if y'all can see, man, you already know, man, we choked the 300. So if y'all watching this video, can I get an RIP in the chat and a hashtag I sell 200s?